I move on to ask you is why we have to change. That is more related to the society from the aspect of our economy. Every group should work on social. And also for the other three, you select one that you think the group has more ideas. Okay? Any other points?
Mainland Chinese to give birth in Hong Kong, therefore more children in Hong Kong.
More children from mainland, more people from mainland. So what is the problem? So just increase of people, populations.
Their parents never pay the tax, but they enjoy all the benefits.
What the group has suggested is right is about it create a lot of social problems because of this competition of resources and also the status of people. Yes?
The gap between the poor and the rich people.
Aging population and falling birth rates.
Aging population and the falling birth rate, and recently rising a little bit. And aging population is true because you heard about the baby boom. The baby boom in the 1960s. Okay, yes. Identity confusion about all the yes. Okay. Now, it's a good point related also what the group mentioned about mainland, because we are now as they are special administration region. Hong Kong is a special administration region for how many years? 50 years. So very soon we will become Chinese. We really don't want it, but we are someday, and also this is very much related to our curriculum. If you teach civic education, you notice some tension about teaching this topic because Chinese government want to make Hong Kong people very in harmony with the Chinese government. So they don't want to promote. Now I don't want to put it in the video. So what this picture tells us? People do not have a very stable life in terms of our political status, our identity, and also the welfare of the society. And this is a very critical point, poor and rich.
Is that chief executive?
Okay, the election, okay, anyway, election, what tells us about the political? We are moving quite slowly towards democracy. And everybody, every society, every countries in the world, they are fighting for democracy. We want more voices to be heard so that our problems can be really solved at the society's level by the government, okay? Anybody talking about economy? So you are now having more and more demands on your qualification. And this is also one of the aspects of globalization, a globalized world. So I have to move you on to the next, very quickly move you on to understanding about why we have the reform. You will see that there is a lot of education proposal that is about quality education at that time. Kong Chiu-Hua launched this quality education proposal in his policy address in the 1997. And in this proposal, Kong Chiu-Hua is a very insightful person. He realized at that time the world will change very quickly. Okay, so he is the one to react to globalization, and by changing the education in school for Hong Kong, he set up a lot of schemes. It also mentioned your point, the disparity of wealth. You just mentioned the poorer, the rich, the richer. So, what do we do about this situation? The government said we need to change. In the times of changes, everyone has to meet new challenges. So these are very important keywords for you, adaptability. Today in our society, we need to be adaptable. What is adaptability? Adaptability, as you know, you're an English teacher, you should know well about adaptability. Easy to adapt to the new situation and environment. This helps you to succeed, okay, faster. okay, to handle jobs and tasks and responsibilities more efficiently, because you are easily adapt to new things happen around you. And because of IT, because of everything, the world is changing and changing. Your iPad, your mobile phone is keep updating every day, almost. Okay, and also creativity. What is creativity? Are you a creative person? We need to teach our next generation to be creative, to think not in the way that everybody thinks, not in the same mold, but you think fluently, to find solutions creatively. This is not just stick to the old traditions, but create new ways, invent new ways to solve problems. We have to compete, to adapt to changes. So why school has so many reforms is because to fit for the future society, the new talents. If you have this page, look at the 9 generic skills you will understand. Collaboration, critical thinking, communication, creativity, IT, numeracy, problem solving, self-management, and study skill. What is self-management? What self-management is so important? I believe that you also have a very busy schedule every day. You attend the classes in Hong Kong for the PGD, and you will have a lot of other learning opportunities or other jobs and works to do. Okay, so when you go back home, you examine your desktop computer, your desktop. There's a lot of things in your desktop. It means that you also have a lot of things in your inbox, in your emails. This is your management. You need to manage them well, to categorize and find time to develop a good categorizing system for yourself. So we need also to teach our next generation to